here we go. Spider-Man Miles Morales PS4 review. Um, I really have nothing but good things to say about this game, man. I think I haven't played it on the PS5 myself. I have a copy, but I'm still waiting on my console. Even for PS4, these graphics are ahead of um, Spider-Man PS4, which came out in 2018, which was a really great game graphically. There was a lot of attention to detail, even in the loading screens. The loading screens had a lot of personality and like a lot of color to them. Um, the loading screens really stood out to me. As far as the combat, the same as in Spider-Man PS4 was very specific to the character of Spider-Man. In this case, being Miles Morales. It was really youthful. It was really busy, and I mean that in a good way, in a sense. Whereas it displayed kind of, Miles still getting to know his powers, and more so above everything, having fun with his powers. He's doing a lot of spinning and a lot of flipping and stuff like that. And we saw like Peter was obviously 8 years in, so he was used to, he was real like skilled and whatnot. But yeah, Miles is really fun to play with as a character. The story villains I thought were really good. I think what they did with the Tinkerer, they had what they did with the Tinkerer. They flipped that character in an MCU kind of way, where it's like they took a really small character and they made her very personal and very personal. And what's the word I want to use? Very personal and very like updated, very relevant, as opposed to the comic book version of the character. Um, it's a lot of good supporting characters. Genki, which is great, and who I'm pretty convinced is voice acted and mocapped by Yuri Lowenthal, because I was kind of going through the end of my first playthrough, and I'm like, you know what, he Genki moves a lot like sort of Peter, and he sounds like him too. The voice caught me off guard. I started listening. I'm like, that sounds like Yuri Lowenthal. Then I started listening to looking at the movements, and I'm like, yeah, that might be Yuri Lowenthal. But anyway, Real Morales is a good character. Um, she brings a lot to the story. The Prowler's in here, Aaron Davis, and he gave a lot more to the story than I thought that he would. It's kind of unclear in the beginning where he's going to end up as a character, but I really liked his story arc. It was good, just as it was in Spider Verse. Um, Maybe even better, depending on who you talk to. For me, maybe not better than Spider Verse, but it's up there. I thought it was really good. The web swinging, I think, is, I'm gonna go all out and say 10 times better than it was in Spider-Man PS4. And the web swinging was one of the best parts about that game in 2018. I think that what they accomplished with this is so much more fluid. The animations are more energetic, and that's a testament to Miles as a character. He's 17 years old. He's only had his spider powers for like a year, so he's still learning, and also his spins, and these are the best web tricks that we've had in any Spider-Man game so far. It's been one of the reasons that I want to come home and play the game after work so bad, because it's like you come into the game, it's like, man, all I want to do is web swing, you know. So yeah, that was the best part about the game, hands down. So I really like that. Let me see. The side missions were pretty good. They aren't a lot, not as much as in the Spider-Man PS4 game, but I suppose about as much as there were in the City That Never Sleeps DLCs. So, just to get right to it, um, so like, all right, we'll end off with, all right, whether it was a cash grab, shameless or not, and let's just be clear, it is not a shameless cash grab by any means whatsoever. This is a very well deserved installment. Who Insomniac has proved themselves again that they can deliver a good video game with good characters and a good story. So I think with that being said, and I think one of the things to take note of, I think that uh, while it's while it's fine on the PlayStation 4, it's actually really great. I think in terms of pricing, I think that the pricing is a bit steep for like $40 or $50, however much I paid for it. But I'd say that it's a bit pricey. I think it may be worth it to buy the Ultimate Launch Edition with Spider-Man PS4 attached. I think it's a very good game, but it's really, really short. I think it's shorter than the City That Never Sleeps DLC, and the only thing that's wrong with it is that I just wish that it was more of it. It's shorter than I'd like it to be, but it's still fun, and that takes nothing away from the quality of the game overall. So, that being said, that's my review. Hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you like this review, I'll have more for you. If you don't like this review, I'll still have more for you either way. So, thanks for listening. Bye.